Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. Pulls it in at the 13. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it will be the seventh-year pro out of Cal, Jared Goff, leading the attack in his second season as a Lion.
Certainly a different set of circumstances awaited Jared Goff in Detroit last season after his trade from Los Angeles. He made what he could out of them and managed 3 wins on a rebuilding Lions team. They should improve this year behind Goff after an offseason where they made considerable investments in order to try and improve this ball club.
And Goff going to look to throw right away. He's got a man complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10.
During a party when she was 17 years old, she was a minor, and it took place for 90 minutes. Left bleeding.
First carry for DeAndre Swift. And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. And that'll bring up 2nd down. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Once again, it's Swift. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And he'll be taken down, although there is a flag down. Will this stand? So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
Accused by the plaintiff when the team's assistant general counsel, Catherine D'Angelo, spoke to her lawyer, Dan Gillian, in late July, but did not make the decision to cut Ariza until a month later and only after the civil suit became public. Stephen A., we'll start with a focus on the Bills. With those details that they were aware late July, it happened now in late August, how do you believe the Bills look now?
Bills don't look good. Bills don't look good because when you hear the details, we're hearing it now. So it's fair to surmise that if general counsel for the Bills spoke to the lawyer of the alleged victim, then you had that information and those details before a few days ago. So the fact that you had those details and you waited this long to act.
The holding penalty negates a good return as they'll start just past the 20. A play fake, now Fields to throw. Rolling to his right. And he just gets rid of it. Throws it away. The lines move there. Look like nobody open. Now 2nd down.
Even the that
and he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are talking about, okay, what can we do to slow him down before he truly gets started?
Trying to pick it up on the ground with Edmonds. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down by about a yard as they're able to convert on 3rd and 2. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Edmonds running out of the shotgun. And he'll be taken down right around the 34 after a pickup of only a yard. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Fields.
Oh my goodness, bro.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, now Lincoln trying to convert on 3rd and 9. To throw is Fields. And it's intercepted.
Get the fucking ball down.
And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
And if you don't
Now a first down throw. Gone. To the sideline. Wow, what a catch. Doesn't get a lot out of it, but he is able to keep the feet in bounds. Movement there on the offensive line. A little quick and a 5-yard penalty. Oh, moving from his tight end spot there.
Do you think that perhaps the play call was for him?
And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. Second down and long. Now it's gone. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. So they've been unable to capitalize on the great field position as of yet. Here's 3rd and 9.
Oh my God.
It's to Amon-Ra St. Brown. And this defense rallies, and they stop him short of the first down right near the 24. Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 4th down.
Well, we hear so often how tackling has become almost a lost art in the NFL game, but it's so important to tackle well on these receivers, especially in a play like this one. 3rd down, they gave him the underneath stuff. You got to go up and make the tackle right away.
On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder. Patterson's kick is good, and the Lions are going to take a 3-0 lead. So the interception set him up with terrific field position, but 3 points, the end result.
Yeah, we can make this one pretty simple, partner. You always want to end drives with points, but that's one that you say we should have done better there.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Well, some might have returned that one. He won't. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start the drive from the 25. So Miami coming out for their second drive. Their second drive with the ballgame, Charles. Remember last time they threw the interception, but the defense held up. It bent a little but didn't break, only giving up the 3 points.
Yeah, obviously they left some points on the table there their last time out, but boy, they have to thank their defense for holding the opposition just 3 after they threw the pick. Their turn now. Back out on the field. They get some points of their own.
They'll start on the ground with Edmonds, and he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Fields. Over the middle and complete to Waddle. So 8 yards on the completion there, and that will bring up 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. On 3rd down, they run with Edmonds. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. That one good for 13 and a Dolphin first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Dolphin.
After one on E. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the second quarter. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. Here's Fields. To throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And the defense has it covered. It's intercepted. 47-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Now Goff. And connecting here with DJ Shark. He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play. Throwing again on second down. Goff. That's once again complete to Chark. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. Here's Swift. And he's going to take it in for a Lion touchdown. DeAndre Swift, his first touchdown on the year. And the Lions are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So that drive, 4 plays. And it's finished off with a 5-yard touchdown run. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. Mostert hit, and he drops the ball. And this is scooped up by the Lions. And he will score. Touchdown, Lions. Boy, CD, what a way to score. You want to talk about a roller coaster of emotions. They got the big play, then they cough it up. It seems to be disastrous, but his teammate is there to scoop it and score it.
Not much else I can add to that, partner. I'll just say one thing. We just saw momentum swing several times on one play.
And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. Now the question, was the knee in fact down before this ball comes loose? And is the video convincing enough to overturn it?
A lot of factors here. Remember, you also need clear possession of football afterwards. This is a tough one to overturn.
After review of the play, ruling on the field.
So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. Now a throw here to his running back. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Fields. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete. This offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. On the handoff, it's Edmonds. And he will have a first down as they get him to the ground at the 37. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now it's Fields. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Fields now to throw. And that nearly intercepted. It's incomplete. Now remember, he had a pick earlier, but couldn't reel that one in. Now Fields. Caught by Wilson. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now a give to Edmonds. And he'll be taken down after a gain of about 8 as that will lead us to the 2-minute warning. 41 yards rushing for him now to this point. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. First down now, but the clock continues to move. Play action. It's Fields. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. There he goes, left side. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions touchdown. The mistakes continuing to pile up, and it looked like they were going to be able to eat into that deficit. Instead, now the deficit is even larger.
Yeah, they were on a march with a chance to get back within a score, but now that deficit continues to grow.
Patterson now for the extra point. He's got it, and it's 17-0. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Some more great football coming your way in prime time to wrap up the month of October. It starts tonight. Could it be a Super Bowl preview? The Packers and Bills from Buffalo at 8:20 Eastern. And then tomorrow, Halloween night, Monday Night Football, the Bengals and Browns from Cleveland. And how this game has changed in importance in recent years. That starts at 8:15 Eastern. To throw again on second down, Fields. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. Past the 20. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, second year in the NFL. And I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that, so he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the second-year quarterback.
Extra point up and good by Sanders, and that'll cut the lead to 17-7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just two plays, the long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Pulls it in at the 13. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Lions now taking over late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go. On first down, gone. They'll try and set up the screen to Swift. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. 6 yards left on second down. Gone. Being chased, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. So now following the sack, often the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. On 3rd down, here comes Swift. And some room to maneuver. And they'll indeed stop him on third down. And now what do you want to do with your timeouts? Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half. On fourth down, Jack Fox on to punt for Detroit. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. A 40-yard punt, 1 yard on the return, and they will take over first and 10. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. Well, not much time remains here in this first half. We'll see if they can get something out of this drive, at least a field goal. They could certainly use it down by 2 scores.
In the day and age where mobility is so important, and that's something he does not have.
Now a first down throw. Fields trying to lay one up deep.
Oh,
that
my
is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. After the incomplete pass here, now is second and 10.
Evidence right there of what to do. Demonstrate your body weight in water. After go to the film room, just study. I mean, what's the problem? Why is it they can't seem to do it?
They'll fake the handoff. Now Fields. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. The Lions now going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And some secondary help here for the defense in the nickel on third and long.
The transition to the next second. Personal thanks to you for all that you've done to address issues of interest in the nation. Your record speaks for itself. I mean that from the bottom of my heart. Thank you for all that you've done in addressing and helping to address diversity in the nation's community. Talk to me about why you have that.
Back to throw. Fields. And going deep for Hill. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he could not reel it in. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on fourth down. Back deep is a very dangerous Mike Hughes. Fair catch taken just inside the 40-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And Sharp calls it in. And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43. So we reach halftime here in a 10-point game as we'll head down. Well, why don't we hold off on the halftime update after all? Seems like everyone's ready to go here for the second half in Week 8 in the NFL.
The Tampa Bay Buccaneers, Leftwich still doesn't have a head coaching job. Why do you think
and we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Fields in right around the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The offense set to get going. Justin Fields bringing him out at quarterback. And he's looking to take much better care of the football here at half two after 3 first-half interceptions.
We don't have to just look strictly at the numbers here. You know what else happens to a team when you turn it over 3 times like that? It erodes confidence in you. And it erodes confidence in the offense. And the defense is saying, what is going on here? And instead of playing for the team, they're playing angry and mad at their teammates.
What exactly do you have to do now? What do you choose to do that you may not been able to do?
To throw on second and 10, Fields. And his throw here is incomplete.
I mean, I don't know partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well. So give some credit to the defense.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third. to start the third quarter. Already 2 scores down. Got to be careful.
Yeah, I did notice, though, that the captain of the defense patted the quarterback on the helmet on his way out, pretty much letting him know, we know the pressure's on us. We're going to go out there and try and hold serve for you while you figure it out over here on the sidelines.
So here are the Lions to take over. They're trying to get back on track. They had the loss last week to the Dallas Cowboys. The good news, they've got the lead right now. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 in second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll stay on the ground with Swift.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time and making it work.
And he's got the first down yardage as he takes it down to the 49. The drive stays alive, a 3rd down gain of 8.
How exactly do you feel? What was going on?
On 1st and 10, it's Swift. Taken down at the 47-yard line. Throwing on 2nd and 8. Goff. That one complete. He finds Sharp. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. A good chance this is 4-down territory if they're unable to convert. But right now looking at a 3rd and 3. And they'll let their fullback try and push the pile. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. They run out of the gun with Swift. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. DeAndre Swift with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Lions are in for 6. Extra point by Patterson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. Miami's offense set and ready to go. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
And now they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
On 1st and 10, here's Fields. Got a man here, it's Wilson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Fields on 1st down. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit. Fields. Over the middle, he's got Gesicki, the big 6'5" tight end. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Here's Edmonds. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. On 1st down, it's Fields. He'll let this go for the end zone. And this one is incomplete. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. Out of the gun, Fields. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You're a big time to Chase Freedom Unlimited with no annual fee. How did you catch that? Chase, make more of what's yours.
We really had our hands full with our cheer.
Swift going to try up the middle, and he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch ends. Back now at Ford Field. It's the Lions holding onto the football, and they also have the lead as we start quarter number 4. Right back to Swift again on second down. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. Here's a handoff to Swift. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Go off a handoff here to Swift. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they're staring at a 3rd and 8. That last play backwards a yard. Now gone. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down short of the first, right around the 15-yard line. On 4th down, Goff to the sidelines, and Detroit has Riley Patterson out there for the field goal. Patterson's kick is good, and that will extend their lead even further. But ultimately, not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3, and they pad that lead.
Yeah, this one's already wrapped up, but you and I both know if you're an offensive coordinator, you never let up on the gas unless the head coach tells you to do so. And maybe you've actually clicked him off in your headset so you can keep calling plays and trying to add to this lead.
And they'll get him down right at the 25-yard line, so the same result, and he opted for the touchback. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there, as that's batted down and incomplete. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. From the gun, here's Fields. And my goodness, another interception. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. On the handoff, this is Swift, down at the 25.
Any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially, no gain on the play, and they're left with a 3rd and 8. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
There he is, the mouth of the South.
Once again, it's Swift. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 94 yards rushing for him now, as he has been tremendous all day long. Now it's Swift. Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And no more. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal. Now a carry for Swift. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. So this one's over. It's a win for
the presidency of the United States of America. I would strongly consider it, and damn it, I mean it. I mean, it ain't that big of a standard. I mean, mean, let's call it what it is. I think I got a shot. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if people will vote for me, but if they convinced me that they wanted me to do it, I would strongly consider it. Guess what? This is my last word about it. My name is Steve.
But it shouldn't be, and I realize we're taking time out of whatever we were supposed to talk about, but I've heard from NFL All-Pro players, I've heard from people all over sports who say, you know what, that's the best idea I've ever seen an A out in a long time.
Why would you do this? Would you really make this head any better?
I know this much, Molly. I know this much, Molly. I wouldn't lose the debate. And number two, I would be for whatever's in the best interest of the United States.
We heard Freeman. Do you think, Paul, that he should be offended by that spread?
It's so shocking that he is no motivational factor. You know what? Marcus Freeman's a wonderful guy. You guys know it.
He is.
He can come up with all the motivation in the world, and he's still going to get crushed Saturday night, Stephen A.
Listen, if they're competitive, I'll give them a lot of credit, and nobody is rooting more for him than me. I want this man to succeed. A black man coach and head coach at Notre Dame University. I apologize for that. I'm rooting for the brother. But do I think they're gonna pull it off? No! I think that Ohio State is going to run them out of the state of Ohio. That's what I think is going to happen. Let me
I mean, I think they'll find a way to and they have a really tough game. It's playing in the double scout. I think they're 9-3-10-2. Brian Kelly left the team, and I think Marcus Freeman has surpassed Brian Kelly as a recruiter. He's done something that we haven't seen in over the years. He's knocking on the door. Number one, Alabama, Georgia, Texas A&M, Ohio State. That's the difference. That's why Brian Kelly left. He couldn't get those recruiters. Marcus Freeman is, and he's setting up the season very well. He just took a bad opener to the next couple. I mean, he should be playing Mercer. He should be playing Ohio State.
I agree with that. I read transition in full for 20 years. We're going to get something like that this year. Just thought about Clemson. They got off the wagon a little bit last year, but I'm a fan of Dallas. I think anybody should be a fan of Dallas. I think they need to show that quarterback spot. Well, what are your thoughts or your expectations rather of Clemson this year?
They're high. I think they're a Final Four team, and I was critical. Everyone was critical a year ago when they lost that opener, and then they lost to NC State, and they struggled their way through. But interestingly, Stephen A., after the struggle line, I thought a 10-3 record for Dabo may have been, it's a little cliche, but it's true. I thought it was probably his best coaching job in a long time. He did not have the talent that he had previously, and he did the most with it. And I think he sets himself up for a good year. They are under the radar screen and number 4 in the country. That's how great that program has been in recent years.
Paul, real quick, I'll paraphrase this, but Harbaugh told reporters Tuesday there's going to be a quarterback competition. I just want to read the quote, though. So many people have asked how you come to that decision. Was it based on some sort of NFL model? No, it was really biblical. Solomon, he was known for being a pretty wise person. Is Harbaugh making a mistake with this two-quarterback approach?
I think we're making a mistake allowing Harbaugh to live on this coach. We're about to send out a mission to the moon, and he should be on it. He's crazy. I mean, you have to admire his comparisons to the Bible. I like that. But the good news for him, and everyone's overreacting, he's got some easy games to start the season. It really doesn't matter what you do with game one. So he's having some fun. I don't know why he's doing it. I don't know why Jim Harbaugh does anything, guys. He went to the playoffs last year. He bought himself a life insurance policy in Ann Arbor. Good for him.
Three things on my phone. Three. But these are three things. I want to go to the White House.
You've never been?
I've never been to the White House. I've never been to the White House. I want to go to the White House. Number one. Number two, I want to stand on the sideline with Nick Saban for an Alabama big-time game. Number two. And number three, I want that experience at Clemson for a major Saturday night. I might try to check that out.
you out the break for you, too, next.
Who might be winning it? Moving on now. Sidewall, crazy deal. Oh my goodness, someone who's definitely been to the lighthouse, that would be Venus Williams. Don't forget, U.S. Open coverage continues on ESPN noon Eastern right after.
It's a beer opener that turns off all your clocks.
Nobody's ever made breakfast as good as Lenny's new homestyle French toast.
Never had French toast as good. Not in my life.
Better than one.
Mama, come on. It's...
Answer the question, Tyler.
Yeah, if you want a little something sweet in the morning, choose wisely. Choose Wendy's new home-style French toast sticks.
Some banks give you credit card rewards. But you just do this to use them. With Discover, you can receive rewards for cash in any amount, anytime.
The Arlo doorbell with advanced AI object detection helps you protect your everything.
People remember ads with young people having a good time. So to help you with individual customize your culture, here's the cool part. What are you totally customizing
What do you need?
Only pay for what you need. Now, what's your favorite?
I'm gonna go with Josh.
Yes, I'm sorry, but what? I was talking about the types of chicken.
Come on, you know I love all my chickens. He has a really sweet kick, though.
Do you just fist bump?
Bobby said cash back and travel purchase through Chase with Chase free money. Earn 5 cents like candy. Hello, cash back! Earn big time with Chase free money in the business. No annual fee. How do you cash back? Chase, make more of what you do. Real luxury, real connection. Discover intuitive technology. Access only opportunity says it.
Brigade and kick off the season. Here we go. To legendary indoor clash under the lights. Notre Dame, Ohio State, Saturday on ABC.
First Take is brought to you by Goodyear. Discover the possibilities. Goodyear, more driven.
This Friday, First Take will be live from Canton, Ohio for the Black College Football Hall of Fame Classic between Central State University's nicknamed alma mater. 2nd, 10 Eastern on ESPN. It's going to be a good time. You ready?
I'm always ready, especially when it comes to my agency. Always ready. Always.
How'd you feel about getting killed?
I'm always looking to
Oh my gosh. U.S. Open coverage starts now. The real show.
Good afternoon, New York, the city that never sleeps. Never a truer word spoken. The U.S. Open at the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center is awake and ready day 2. The conclusion of first round play, and fans are still buzzing about Serena Williams' win in her final tournament. But today, it's a parade of champions and future champions. Carlos Alcaraz, 7-0 in first round Grand Slam matches. A quarterfinalist here 1 year ago opens Ash Stadium Court today. Followed by Venus Williams, 23rd U.S. Open. That's an open-era record for men's or women. Also on court today, Emma Raducanu, the defending champion, came through qualifying, made history last year. As a teenager, she's back and ready to defend. Rafa Nadal is back at the Open for the first time since 2019 when he won this title. He has 22 Grand Slam titles now. And Naomi Osaka back where it all began. And she won her first of 2 U.S. Open titles because it's New York and this is where legends are made.
One of the most important places in my tennis career, without a doubt. I love the last couple of years.
This is how legends are made. I love being out there for the moments. I love walking out in the crowd. This is how legends are made.
Daniel Medvedev makes his own history.
There is a little more expectations, and yeah, you are the defending champion, so you have to play well.
I love New York.
This is how legends are made.
From the qualities to the Queen of the United States Open.
I've got so many happy memories at this place. I feel that at the US Open I can do the same as at Wimbledon.
I always believe everything I think great is so have to be greater. This is how legends are made.
I really win this tournament because like I was talking about there before.
This is where dreams do come true.
This is how legends are made.
I love coming to this tournament because I feel like the crowd energy is like no other.
Enjoying this situation and excited to play in front of the crowd here.
This is how legends are made.
I welcome you. It's another beautiful day. We expect a great week. It's hot and humid as it always is here in New York in August. We're well into the 80s today. Some cloud coverage, but not too much. It'll be a tough test if those conditions continue. I welcome you, American Express Practice Pavilion out here beyond the practice courts. Always a great seat. This week one, we have the Taylor Berrettini right behind us. We'll take that seat anytime.
You guys just kind of turned when he walked in.
He played great yesterday. Won straight sets.
He's pretty
about
good
that.
looking, that dude, man. It's very, very good.
Yeah, these things happen. Brad Gilbert, Jason Goodall, Mary Jo Fernandez. Hi, everyone. I'm Chris McKendry. We are off and running, and a lot of that is Serena Williams. Can you believe what you witnessed throughout the day? We struggled to put into words the emotion we felt from the minute we walked on the grounds yesterday and the big payoff last night. Mary Jo, you were courtside. There was so much anticipation the entire day. I was so nervous for her. You knew that she was going to feel the love from the crowd. The crowd was electric. They were so loud. I was courtside. I could barely hear. I mean, they were playing every point with her. And Serena was a little nervous early on, but then she delivered. I mean, she was able to play the best match this summer since she was out for over a year. She got her serve firing, she hit 9 aces, and then she actually looked good with her movement, which has been a problem in these few matches that she's played. So it was exciting to be part of it, to see her really be appreciated and celebrated, and it was a huge night. It was a spectacle out there.
We were commentating on Louis Armstrong. We heard every cheer. It was amazing to behold, even from that far away. What a night.
And you were commentating on Tsitsipas, and he was going down in a big upset. And yes, everybody was listening to the court next court. It's not like you didn't have an incredible story unfolding on your court as well. Let's get to the highlight and show you how it all happened, because now that she's won one match, I'm telling you, Bree, game on for Serena Williams. This is the first set.
She got off to a little bit of a slow start, but I felt like instantly her movement is dramatically different. When we saw her really struggling in Cincinnati, and she's swinging a lot freer, and she's starting to get some free points on her serve, which she hasn't been doing the last few tournaments.
And that's the problem, isn't it? Where you haven't played, you haven't competed, you're going to really struggle, even with your favourite aspects of your game. But I thought that was crucial for Serena yesterday. The longer the match went on, the more confidence she had when serving, especially under pressure. Long big burst serves really got her out of trouble. And then if you serve better, you're able to return a little more effectively too and dictate play from the back of the court. And that for Serena is so good.
That's right. The minute when she started with her serve comfortably, she erased the double fault, she started hitting more aces, then she started to attack the serve. And then when she's on her front foot, she's very dangerous because she can dictate play. She was comfortable moving in at times, and she was so excited. Look at that little hop there after the win, that jig, that little two-step dance. 29,000 plus. It was a record-setting night in Ash. A record-setting attendance night between both big stadiums, as there are now 2 tickets, and that was a real nice moment at the net. Take a look at her draw as we look going forward. Annette Kontaveit, the 2 seed, is next up, Mary Jo. 2 seed in paper only? How is she playing? Yesterday, she only dropped 3 games. Yeah, look, Kontaveit is number 2 because at the end of last year, beginning of this year, she won 5 tournaments, 4 of them indoors, and she has all those points still on. This year, she has struggled. She had COVID, which she said she came back to play a little too early, so she wasn't 100%. She's a tough opponent. She's going to be a tough out, but is it possible? Is it something that Serena Williams can achieve, an upset her? Yes, of course.
A year ago, she was ranked 35. She's gone to 2. But I've never seen a 2 seed in the men's or women's that has never made a semifinals of a slam. I actually think this is a great opportunity for Serena. And the way she played, all of a sudden, she's going to present a little more edginess to the number 2 seed.
Well, Annette Kontaveit, I said, only dropped 3 games. She loved 3 and love yesterday. So she had a good match. And afterwards, she had a great attitude about seeing Serena.
I'm really excited. I was really rooting for her to win today. I've never played against her. I mean, this is the last chance. Better late than never. But yeah, I'm really excited. I mean, I think the atmosphere is going to be amazing. I'm really looking forward to it. And I think it's going to be one of those matches this year that I haven't had too many, where I just have, no pressure on me, and I'll just get to enjoy and play as good as I can on the night. I'm going to find as hard as I can for every point, and I'm really going to enjoy the atmosphere, being out there against the greatest player of all time, and I think it's such a great opportunity, and I'm really excited. I'm really looking forward to it.
Well, for most of us watching, meet the number 2 in the world player, Annette Kontaveit. Easier said than done, enjoying the atmosphere and just going out there and feeling free to play against Serena. Jason, I saw you kind of,
Yeah, sounds great in theory, doesn't it? But in practice, there's no chance of that happening. This is going to be the biggest occasion she has ever witnessed. And it's not just the tennis match. It's not just playing against Serena Williams. It's everything that you also have to deal with. And I thought Kontaveit did a really good job of that yesterday evening as well. Played the best she could given the circumstances. Kontaveit will have to do that as well, and if she does, I still only give her sort of like an even chance, because her form has been so poor this season, and she doesn't have the reputation of being a really good competitor. Plays great indoors, not so well outdoors, so I think this is a great draw for Serena.
Yeah, I find it interesting that you said that the pressure's not on her. I think the pressure is on her. She's expected to win.
Of course.
So we'll see how she handles the occasion. She's a streaky player. She hits hard, flat. Sometimes when they go in, she wins, but most of this year they haven't. But for all these players to play Serena in her final U.S. Open, I mean, she's never played her before, which is great for her. What an opportunity. She's going to go down the history books as someone who played Serena in her last U.S. Open.
Jason, how does an Estonian get a British accent there?
Well, she's not a British coach for a while, didn't she? Now I just
and she's trying to deflect from the match by saying the pressure's not on you. You're the number 2 seed. You're expected to win. And when she gets out there, there's 23,000 people, and there was people clapping last night on double faults. So it'll be interesting to see how she keeps her composure and who controls the center of the court. It's going to be a fascinating matchup, and I think we will have a massive crowd out there tomorrow night.
Oh, it's going to be another 29,000 plus, another record-setting night. You saw Serena Williams already working out today. She's also already hit on the court for 2 hours. Very much keeping her schedule, 9 to 11 a.m. on the court, gets her gym work in, then gets on with her day. She's ready to go for round 2. That schedule should be out. We're hoping sometime early this afternoon. As soon as we can tell you when Serena Williams is playing, we imagine it will be tomorrow night. We will let you know. Meantime, the schedule coming up today. Alcaraz is first on Ash, followed by Venus Williams. Tonight in primetime, headlining Ash is Nadal, Naomi Osaka, who meets the American Danielle Collins. Today, over on Armstrong, and we're going to get out there real quickly because the #1 in the world is about to wrap up her first round match. Sloane Stephens is coming up next. This is all on ESPN this afternoon, and Yannick Sinner. Tonight, we run primetime at the U.S. Open once again on both networks. Emma Raducanu, the defending champ, followed by Schwartzman and the American Jack Sock. Tough draw for Jack Sock.
Well, he's beaten him the one time they've played. I expect that to be a good match. You know, it's so good we're on 2 networks, so Chuck Woolery, 2 and 2. You know, we will be ready to rock tonight.
Reminder, all these matches that start on the outside courts other than
how many Grand Slam winners there are on the first part of the draw.
All right, well, when you come back, won 3 sensations in 2022, and it's right here last year. Alcaraz will check in with Chris Fowler when we come back on Ash.
These prestigious grounds are the players' domain. It is theirs to defend, with patience, power, and heart. But the reason we've been supporting tennis for so long is that inside these lines, the one you're trying your best to do is none other than yourself.
With Chase, you can do more. Find your perfect ride, get pre-approved and soon. 4 flights to dream hotels and dream destinations. Work with a team that makes your money work hard. Invest for your goal with JP Morgan from here. Or here. Chase helps you game, set, and more. What if you were a major transit system with billions of passengers taking millions of trips every year? You are about to let it slow down. Being part of what you have to build security and protection to keep your data, network, and applications protected. Now you can tackle threats so they don't bring you to a grinding halt. And everyone's going to face them, including you. Let's create cybersecurity that keeps your business on track. IBM. Let's create it.
Meet Stuart Byron, owners of Small, a tiny home architecture firm. They were getting ready for a big pitch. 3D printer broke. Luckily, Small was with American Express Business and has the ability to pay off purchases over time with interest. So they got new software and created a full augmented reality experience. They won the pitch, and Small became bigger than ever. Get the card built for business by American Express.
ESPN's coverage of the 2022 U.S. Open is brought to you by American Express. You're a member, so you have the advantage.
I welcome you back another gorgeous day at the Billie Jean King National Tennis Center. Chris McKendry, Mary Jo Fernandez, with a quick update and a quick final in the books for the top-ranked American woman, Jess Pegula.
And this was a tough first round. All the got to the quarters in Wimbledon last year. She likes to come forward, but Jess Pegula has become so consistent, so solid, has tremendous on her ground strokes. She has one of the best ball striking abilities of anybody in the top. She's become the #1 American player, and she's just playing with a lot of confidence. She moves the ball around the court beautifully, and she just has that belief that she didn't have a few years ago. She's very consistent in the Grand Slams this year. Quarterfinals, Australian and French, 3rd round at Wimbledon. Also playing doubles with Coco Gauff to great success. As Coco's now the #1 ranked doubles player in the world, and they're a fabulous pair. Really complement each other. So Jess Pegula's busy U.S. Open is just getting underway. And I like her chances. I like her section of the draw. She's waiting for the winner of Sassanage and Pacioretto. You have Elise Mertens up there, all very winnable matches. Kvitova, as we mentioned earlier, is playing some better tennis. Muguruza is on the court right now. She has been struggling trying to regain her form. But I like Pegula in this section of the draw. Take a look at what's going around. You mentioned Muguruza's out there. And Thompson, she's a young Danish player, very good player. So far, that's actually a nice scoreline for Muguruza, who will take really any win where she can find them right now to find some consistency. Absolutely. So Nakashima out there. Dimitrov leading Steve Johnson. He's up 2 sets and they're underway into the 3rd. Sabalenka as well is leading Harrison, a young American qualifier. Let's get into Ash Stadium now for our featured match of the early afternoon. Carlos Alcaraz calling the match. Chris Fowler back for more work after the Serena call last night. Chris, good job. And James Blake.
Well, thank you, Chris, and welcome inside Arthur Ashe. Another warm, sticky day, and we're getting a look at one of the top contenders for this men's title. James Blake, Alcaraz came here a year ago as a promising teenager. A year later, he's one of the top guys, and the run began here in New York with the tournament for Miami. Reclaimed his first Masters title, got a win over Rafa on the clay. How do you rate his chances?
Well, I think this draw has been much more open this year than it ever has been. You got Medvedev as a favorite, Rafa's a favorite, but we don't know who's healthy, and there's probably 10 other guys that you think could have a chance, and he's the leader of that pack. Tsitsipas going down last night makes him even more the leader of that pack, I think. But it's a different situation for him now this year than last year, where he was the hunter, and now everyone knows, okay, this is a career-changing win for a guy like Sebastian Baez that he's playing today, as opposed to last year, he was still kind of just an upstart, and he really solidified himself as one of the great players on the tour right now by doing so well in Miami, in Madrid, and all the success he's had.
Comparisons are obvious and they're tough for Alcaraz. Same country, same kind of young, charismatic athleticism and imposing physical guy. Alcaraz probably more successful on a hard course than clay so far. He didn't handle the pressure. He did very well at Roland Garros, where he was rated one of the top contenders to perhaps dethrone Nadal, flamed out there a bit. But on this court, in a city that he says he loves, where he made a breakthrough a year ago, why not Alcaraz?
I agree. It's just, it has been tough with all that pressure. He spoke about that recently, and I think every time he does something, he's the youngest since Rafa. He's the youngest since Rafa to do this, and that's what people are just so easily associating with. Well, why can't he just do the same as Rafa? He's going to be, if we look at Juan Carlos Ferrero, another great Spanish player that's been coaching him since he was about 15 years old, and really helping him, coaching him and mentoring him, really.
Sebastian Baez from Argentina. 21 years old. Baez from Argentina, Buenos Aires specifically. 5'7", so the comparisons are obvious and immediate to Diego Schwartzman, the Argentine, but Baez plays a little differently. He did play once before the next gen, which got first to 4 sets, won by Alcaraz. That's the only previous head-to-head.
Yeah, and Baez a little more comfortable on the clay. Has his only title ever was on clay in Estoril, and then final as well earlier this year on clay, but have not had much success yet this year on hard courts.
Challenger player basically until this year. Yeah. This is the 4th major this season that he's made. He was 3-0 in his first 3 opening rounds. Hasn't had a great summer of preparation coming in, but can't have great confidence with 5 matches losing to Henry.
Yeah. Since he made the finals in Hamburg, he's lost to Krajinovic, Agamemnon, who's not familiar with it. Defeated myself at 136 in the world court, and Kyrgios, Fritz, and some of those with Fritz and Kyrgios that weren't entirely competitive.
Hey Siri, did Kyrgios win last night?
As of yet, on the hard courts, he just feels more comfortable, moves a little bit better on the clay courts, and defends better. I think today against such a great player like Carlos Alcaraz, he may have to take a few more chances and try to force himself to forget about the lack of confidence he's had these last couple of weeks.
Good pop the serve for a guy his size. He holds for 2-all.
A good sign for him against Alcaraz that he's got nothing to lose. Some of those other losses, you feel like, okay, maybe you were expected to win or expected to get into those matches against Carlos Alcaraz coming here on a big stage. You're not expected to win, so maybe be a little more aggressive. Let it fly a little more. See how you're doing. Maybe that can trick himself into being confident or feeling some form of confidence.
What else does he bring that is immediately attracted fans? I was a fan down in Miami, thank you very much. And the energy whenever he played, just in the building, the final, James, was pretty electric in Hard Rock Stadium.
It really is, and he does bring something special. It's that youthful endurance, and also I love his humility. He's not affected. He's not affected by his celebrity, by his stature, by his success yet in any way. As a fan as well, I hope that stays it has so far.
Talked about being based on academy. You said a lot of guys like 19. He's already making some dough. He's got some deals. He has some trophies. Might be a little differently than he has.
He definitely has. He spoke about the fact that he knows he lives differently than most other 19-year-olds that have this success that he's had. The only amenity that's changed since he lives at the academy is that he now at least has a bathroom in his own room.
He's earned that.
Exactly. You don't have to walk down the hall to go to the bathroom or take a shower. So he gets his own in-suite bathroom. So that's exciting for him. But that's the only upgrade he's made. I love the fact that he's still so focused on tennis and cares about that. At some point, I think that'll change. You know, he'll find himself a nice place outside of the academy to live, maybe drive in. But as of yet, he's still focused on tennis and living at the academy.
The Rafa comparison can be overplayed, but he's a pretty good role model now in terms of what you talked about, the humility and not changing who you are, your core beliefs, your values. Just because trouble with the serve in this game, just because you do get successful. It took Nadal a long time to get a fancy boat and spend some money.
I mean, we talked about how much Serena has meant to the game. What Rafa and Juan Carlos Ferrero, his coach, have meant to the game for the Spanish players can't be measured either. It's all these players look up to them. That's such a great role model in Rafa, how he takes every match, every point so seriously, and how he focuses on the tennis, the sacrifices he makes to get the payoff and hold trophies.
Speaking of Rafa, we'll see him tonight, prime time at the Open. His first match here in New York in more than 1,000 days. Wow, the title in 19. Vicky Gincata, the opponents. We'll go to work on him this afternoon.
Yeah, we'll learn a little more about Gincata. I know he went to North Carolina as a Tar Heel. Our colleague Stan O'Gore likes to point that out, that he's a Tar Heel. Pretty long odds against him tonight.
Well, he's going to survive 2 doubles in the game. And Alcaraz moves back in front. Up serve early stages here. Day 2 of the Open.
It's true. Everyone gets a free new Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 4 with Galaxy Trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Really? Even if my old phone was Why?
It's okay, people. Trade for this.
It's not complicated. New and existing customers get a free Galaxy Z Flip 4 with the Galaxy Trade-in. Any year, any condition.
Every year, Jersey Mike's raises money for the USTA Foundation, bringing tennis and education programs to communities across the country. And with your help, they will continue to support hundreds of thousands of under-resourced kids. So to say thank you, this year, they're playing doubles with 2 days of giving on September 10th and 11th, with 20% of all sales going to help make a difference. All right, your serve.
Talked about Alcaraz's run at the 21 Open. This is against Tsitsipas. It was a 3rd round match here in Ash. Finals, that tiebreak decided it. Hey, look, he won the title, but that was a huge breakthrough for him. A couple more rounds, and then this is the final down in Miami.
Yeah, as you mentioned, sitting in the crowd there, I mean, it was electric. People could sense how well he was playing. He beat Tsitsipas there as well. And it's unreal atmosphere in the night match. And here, Madrid is absolutely backing it up with beat Rafa on clay, beat Novak on clay in the same event. That's pretty special.
So a different reaction. They were so respectful of Nadal to win the Spanish capital on clay. That raised expectations for Roland Garros. You talked about that he didn't necessarily deal with.
Yeah, and this is where it starts. All the comparisons start. Youngest man to do this. Youngest, he keeps hearing youngest, and Rafa was doing so much at such a young age. In fact, at this point at 19, Rafa was already winning the French Open for the first time. Little did we know there'd be 13 more to follow, but for Carlos, you can't put him in that category and put those expectations on. It's not fair to anyone to put the expectations of Rafa Nadal.
It's not fair, but it's human nature.
Exactly. He's starting to hear that, and that's going to be a hurdle he's got to clear. aside, what's best for Carlos Alcaraz.
You came along as a generation of American players following the Sampras and Agassi. You must have felt some of that. Now there's much less pressure on the current couple of American guys because of their success.
Yeah. So little success by myself. But no, I know. We did come in, and I was lucky enough to have a leader in the clubhouse always, in Andy Roddick, who handled a lot of that pressure so well. We do have to give a shout out and say happy birthday to Andy Roddick today. It was a big crazy rush. Getting older, crazy. But we felt all of that pressure. And it's something you hear. It's what you hear every single time, every press conference. When's the next Grand Slam champion? Are you going to be like Pete? Are you going to be like Andre? And Andy did such a good job of just putting that to the side and saying, I'm going to be myself, my own player, I'm my own champion. I'm doing my best. And that's what champions feel like. And Carlos, we all expect and think his best is going to be incredibly special, but it might not be wrong.
But you have to thread that line, as Andy did, right? You don't want to disrespect. No. Admiring Sampras and Agassi. You see, Rafa's still around.
Yeah.
He's a fellow contender.
Yeah.
He's not retired yet. The perspective is different when Rafa eventually moves on.
True. And Andre was still around at the time when we started hearing about that. And it's true to be respectful and to have him act like a mentor. But you have to realize that what they've done is incredible, and you're not taking anything away from them. So I want to be myself. I can't be compared to Rafa. I'm not going to do the same things Rafa does. I think if Carlos wins multiple Grand Slams, I would say more of them will be on hard courts than they will be at the French Open, as opposed to the way Rafa has done it.
You can say one thing that's a favorable comparison. He's had a little more success on hard courts earlier than Nadal did.
Yeah.
But the French Open, he was 18 when the tournament began, 19 when he won it, and no one will ever play better on a clay court than Nadal, ever. I mean, 10 lifetimes. But on a hard court,
yeah, it's a lot. Yeah, it took Rafa a little bit of time. But yeah, he didn't have as much success here at the U.S. Open for a few years, and I feel like he was adjusting to be a great hardcore player, and it took a few years, I think. Which some people, having that much success on clay, would stick to that game plan and never really adjust it. I think it's a great credit to Rafa, which is what makes him so special, and one of if not the greatest of our time, is that he was willing to adjust even though he was already number 2 in the world, having so much success on clay. Say, okay, I need to improve certain things, play a little more aggressive.
Goes for his forehand. It's a beautiful shot. It's a flatter than Nadal does. What areas does he need to most improve?
Well, I think a lot of them are just going to be the movement's already there. The serve can, I think, still has room to improve, even though it's already very effective. But other than that, I think he's doing everything about the right way. It's just about getting more reps in and doing more and more and getting comfortable in all these situations. Because as a coach, I think it's somewhat of a difficult job what Juan Carlos Ferrero is doing. There's not a glaring holes.
There's problems.
Exactly. Yeah, but it also makes it so that some of the times in training might be kind of quiet. Like, hey, you did that right. I'm happy with what you're doing. Let's just work on doing it more.
Challenge is we don't have holes. Chance to really grow is out here in matches, just gaining experience. Carlos has talked about, he thinks, his mental growth last year has been working thing, handling the various situations, handling the favorites role, and it was to have every big tournament like this an opportunity to grow and experience.
Yeah, and each one is another experience in when you're one of the favorites. He said he was in the French Open and maybe didn't handle it so well, so now here's another opportunity. So, get a few more of these opportunities and you feel more and more comfortable in that situation, and you learn how to deal with it.
Yeah, that's something that's hard to coach, though, and he's shown that frequently. Huevos, cojones, you get the point. In big moments, he is pretty fearless.
He is. Winning that 5-6 tiebreaker with Cincinnati last year, backing it up the next round, winning another 5-setter. He's had a ton of success in good sets, and I think that's going to carry him along with it in his career as well. Having that confidence already at a young age. So you know what? I'm out here for the long haul. I don't mind going deep in these matches. I don't mind playing a long match because I'm knowing I can count on myself in big moments.
Had a great match against Berrettini in Australia. That was a quarter match, final set tiebreak. They did that extended tiebreak. That was the first time Alcaraz had fallen in the last set breaker, and I think we're almost surprised Berrettini. You know how tough he is, but when Alcaraz didn't come through.
Yeah, and it's a good situation that at 19 years old, you look at that match, you get to a final breaker, you're the favorite. You feel like Alcaraz was the favorite. You said it. It was surprising to see Berrettini do that. Because already at this young age, you've seen Alcaraz through on so many big matches.
We haven't seen a drop shot yet. We probably will. Baez is still
one. Baez got to it, but put away by Alcaraz. We haven't seen as many as we're used to seeing.
But in big moments, I mean,
Alcaraz is so good.
The fact that he played that in break, it's a great point.
Yeah. It's incredible, his nerve. He does such a good job of playing on human nature. Human nature is a huge point. You're expecting him, I need to defend. He's got a forehand. He's going to hit it big. I'm going to back up a step. Back up that step and go to the drop shot. It's just human nature, and he's done such a good job of exploiting it. The one area that Rafa also improved so much on one of the areas Rafa improved so much it was his net game, and I think that's one thing that Alcaraz can do. It's still not a hold, but it's something that can improve when he does come forward.
Effective wide serve. Very tough for a guy 5'7" to stretch out there and get out and return to play.
Impressive 5'7". Diego Schwartzman has done it so well, been near the top of the game for the last 5 or 6 years. Sebastian Baez, only 21 years old, on tour, competing with giants and the likes of Isner and Opelka.
Yay.
His mentor by Del Potro, who's about a foot taller, but a valuable mentor.
Yeah.
No breaks yet. 4-3 Alcaraz.
Anyone who's having this fun, keeping everybody hard things, they can be out. But I have bigger problems than you. I'm bullshit. Should I tell you more about my life?
FX is the patient. All new Tuesdays, only on Hulu.
I joined everyone to be frugal. Because I'm famous. Famous. You know, I'm more like that guy from that thing, famous. So saving money is pretty clutch for me.
Beer opener that turns off all workouts.
Research shows that people remember ads with young people having a good time. So to help you remember that Liberty Mutual customizes your health insurance, here's the cool part.
Liberty Mutual, they customize your home insurance.
But really, they know what you need.
Young people having a good time with insurance. Young people, good times insurance.
Only pay for what you need.
Download the U.S. Open app where follow your favorite players, track the latest scores, stats, match highlights, player news, and more. Available at the App Store and Google Play Store.
Johnny Mac, remember, the champions there, 4 singles titles to go with his 4 U.S. Open doubles titles. Don't dare step on the champion. You're going to walk around that area. Do not tread on the flat.
Gotta show respect. Don't step on a crack. Break your father's back. Break your mother's back. You can't step on the Johnny Mac.
Rhymes.
So our second jump shot did really so short. Ellis Alcaraz.
Hot day. This is the first game in the new ball cycle. We saw early in the match. The guys started to control the ball was really flying. For both of them, they got it under control after the first few games, but it's challenging these new balls.
Yeah, they both lock it in them. Both of them have those big forehands and balls fly a little long. I think that would be a little advantage Alcaraz has had or would have against this is that he's played out here before. He's been in these situations. He's been on his court where the ball doesn't fly a little bit.
Very deep turn position. Step way up, close to the baseline for the second. Takes that very early. Baez staying with Alcaraz 4-all now. It's one break point sets up.
It's good effort by Alcaraz. He takes that break point early, his first service game, and since then it's really right in the shape and leveled off and extremely competitive.
Now we'll see how Alcaraz handles the late stage of this first set as the big favorite, not just in this match, but moving forward. Baez has done his job as an underdog. He's hung around and stayed with him, kept some scoreboard pressure on. Oh!
Schwartzman is so good at that too. When you're able to take the ball above shoulder height, and 5'7", a lot of them are there, so I think both of them have gotten extremely comfortable with that shot. Exceptional job there.
Ditches speed and that forehand winner. See, hasn't had great success early in this match coming forward.
No, that's the one thing probably can improve and will improve, I'm sure. One thing Rafa did to improve that is playing doubles, and I think they helped him a lot. While Carlos Ferrero will see if maybe he thinks about having Alcaraz play a few events and doubles. He's been so focused on everything, he really hasn't played that much. Big serve there. Looking to come forward there. Still, as you said, he hasn't looked as comfortable up the net, but still can serve the volley on a big point. Afraid of any situation on the court, it seems. In a drop shot. So the volley.
This is the most pressure he's been under in his serve so far. Break point space for Alcaraz.
Going for it? That was bold. Inside the service box. Bold. Way off the court. No chance for Baez here. Shows a difference in strategy. Baez moved way back to return that second serve. For Alcaraz stepping up, taking with a really short angle. That's extremely aggressive, but Alcaraz on the other side is taking the second service and stepping inside the middle.
Should step closer, Myers, for second serves like that last one.
I think maybe if he hasn't had so much success, I would probably try something different. I think that it is tough for him to get into those rallies and have a ton of success. I think that's part of the reason he hasn't had a break point yet, but Marcus Alcaraz is serving extremely well.
Especially Gutierrez, his coach there, so.
Oh!
Service to stay in the seconds.
Okay. Can anyone tell me what you're leaving wrong?
You gotta repeat the number. You know it's ever gonna get it the first time.
Nope.
Didn't leave a last name.
No, the phone tells you who called.
Eventually, a good time to call her back. How am I supposed to know where to call back?
No, she just shouldn't have left a voicemail. 9 out of 10 times I text her.
I guess it means that you were becoming your parents, but we can't take your money when you put them all on with us.
Starting right. Technology helps us navigate to work. Go straight, but to navigate the complexities of modern work, turn left. You need more than technology. You need CDW. You have arrived. So we'll implement powerful modern work solutions. Collaborate with zero security. Destination ahead. Microsoft makes modern work possible. CDW makes it powerful.
Sebastian Baez hanging with Alcaraz in this first set. Leading now 4-5. Couldn't quite control that.
Excellent movement by Alcaraz. Stay in that rally one more and get that backhand down a bit low to Sebastian Baez. Good volley up. Bias, or holds here, serving to stay in the set.
Reggie made that shot. The left hand over down the backhand and just dipped it on the stretch.
That's a lesson for learning the game. Use that left hand, two-handed backhand.
They execute it well. Until he was 4 years old in the court, like a draw shot.
Just playing games, little lady tennis, showing up in the field.
Love 13.
Again, it's a big moment in this set. Baez is thinking, all right, they need to play a little defense here. He's inside the court. Drop shot at the right time.
And 2 points surrounding the set right here.
Ready, go!
But that position, it was almost a better, like charging the service box.
Saber, yeah, he was standing so far in there. possibly finally went to a little too far. I guess you got always have a little trial there, and that one might have been a little too close.
Good pace on the second serve, too.
Yeah,
6.
Yeah, and that's good acknowledgement by Baez. He's been beating him by standing so close and getting him, putting pressure on him. So now the best way to combat that is big body serve. Looking at him chin again as well. Baez goes at the body again, but that's one that Alcaraz really had a good look at.
That's a gift. That's for 2 set points. You can grab that one.
Three missed second serve returns for Love 30. That's not what you're used to seeing on Carlos Alcaraz. I don't know Baez, someone that's lost six straight matches that might not have a
sign of anxiety. That's a poor game from Love 30 up. Chance to win the set right there.
5 games old.
Baez continues to hang in.
Give credit to Baez for the smart serving, going into the body, a little extra pace on those second serves, 2 in a row at 96.
Gardner, and I love sauce. Sauce on wings, pizza, even sauce on sauce. And this football season at Buffalo Wild Wings, everything's better with sauce. I'm sauce.
You gotta make a play.
You're going to sit up here talking about playing it safe. We're going to get the tape back. See how many times you didn't take a rip.
I said I don't like the idea of just playing it safe, but Alcaraz may have pushed the envelope a little on that Love 34.
No, Baez got there plenty of time.
Yeah, had great movement, getting from way in that forehand corner.
People don't see a miss like that, but describe how hard it is to charge forward at full speed and then suddenly soften the hands and then try to finesse it.
Yeah, I mean, players on tour make it look easy, but that is extremely difficult when you're at full speed to control the rest of your body.
I guess you could train that. That'd be very explosive lower body, but then like soft and like supple.
Yeah, extremely calm with the hands. Yeah, it's not easy to do to kind of separate the two because you're still moving. You also still have to think about the recovery. You're going to hit that shot, and you're not necessarily always going to hit a winner. So you got to be able to recover and get back after that. So there's a lot going on there, and it's often made look too easy. Some great athletes out there.